Hi, I'm Shan, and as you can see, I've got purple hair with terrible roots, and I'm going to take you through how I'm going to dye my hair today.
Disclaimer, this is not advice and nor do I intend it to be. Okay, thanks, bye!
So first things first, let's get changed. Just rocking an oversized shirt, one that I don't mind getting bleach or colour on, mainly because it's not mine. Yay for season clothes! First thing I'm going to focus on is these roots because they're pretty bad. I'm going to be using the L'Oreal in the shade 913. I typically do try to get a lighter shade, but due to the pandemic, I couldn't get one. What's a girl to do? So today I'll be using the Arctic Fox range. Not only do they smell good, but the colours are fabulous. I was a bit undecisive, but I ended up going with the yellow and orange look. It's summer after all. So that is the Sunset Summer and the Neon Moon shade. I'll also be using a mixing bowl with a slightly broken brush, some conditioner, crocodile clips, and hair ties and bobbles. So next we're going to get the instructions and throw them away. I'm kidding, don't do that, they're really important. But basically I'm going to be mixing the 3 components that you get in the box. So put your gloves on for safety purposes. And then we're going to be adding the colorant gel to the developer cream, as well as the oils and fragrance. And then you want to make sure the lid is fastened nice and tight because we're going to shake it up. You can shake it whichever way you want. I prefer the dance method. The box does tell you about this rolling one that you can see right here. It's up to you. Next, I'll be sectioning out my hair using my hairbrush and my trusty crocodile clip, giving me this awesome look. Love it. And then yeah, we just basically go in there with the colour, add it just to our roots. We won't be needing to get it onto the end, seeing as it's a light enough colour. So it's just on the darker areas that we're trying to lift today. I like to flip it up just so I make sure I get it from both sides, and we basically just rinse and repeat until the whole head is covered. Whilst I was doing this, I did actually realise that what I was using was a colour and not a bleach, so it wasn't actually going to bring my roots as light as I wanted it to. Here's my face when I realised that. But moving swiftly on, I just carried on and hoped for the best. It's what I do in a lot of these circumstances. So you want to leave that for around 30 minutes, definitely not 40, and then give it a good rinse, giving you plenty of time to grab a sandwich and reconsider your life choices. And back. So as you can see from my face, I'm feeling optimistic as ever. It looks slightly dark and ginger right now, but you can't really tell the colour of your hair until it's dry. But from first appearances, it could be a lot worse. So it's time for the hairdryer. You can see already it's starting to look a hell of a lot lighter now that it's dry. Time to sip on your brew and praise the hair lords for showing us mercy today. Now it's time for the colour. I'm actually wanting the yellow just to be at the front, so I'm going to divide my hair into the sections as I'm needing it to be, and tying back the hair that I won't be dyeing just yet. Again, I'll be using the same method, separating my hair as we did with the bleach, and getting the yellow and globbing it on where we want it to be. For this stage you can use gloves, however because it's such a light colour I'm not going to bother today. Making sure it's covered in all the areas from root right to the tip this time. And once we've got a decent amount of hair in our hands, I do like to rub it between my fingers just to make sure that we've got it all basically. Rinse and repeat all the way around your head and make a cute little unicorn nub. Right there, keeping it out of the way. Next we're going to move on to the orange. As this is a brighter colour, I do dilute mine with conditioner. That's completely optional, it's up to you. There's no measurement that I'm following here, I just do it by eye. Typically what you see in the colour is what you're going to get on your hair, so just mix it until you're happy with it, like so. Again, pretty much the same process, just on the backs of your hair. I do tend to go from the sides and work around the back. Once it's everywhere, I like to give myself a little massage, and again, create a little colour nub to make sure it's not going to get everything else dyed. Leave it for around 30 to 40 minutes. During this time, I like to check on my emails, play with the cats, do some cartwheels, whatever takes your fancy. Once you see that the dye is setting on your hair, aka going a little bit hard, it's okay to wash off. Okay, here's for the grand reveal. Whoosh. We got orange, we got yellow, we got the fire hair. But again, you can't really tell until it's dry, so we're going to dry it off and see what we got. Okay, so here's the final results. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm feeling extra sunny. I hope you enjoyed watching this process. Okay, see ya, bye. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to give Fresh Perspective a follow. We're trying to do a live video every single week for you guys to follow along with. If you want anything like this in the future, please let us know down in the comments below. Okay, now I'm actually gonna go. Bye.